Most men read this wrong. They expect that if a woman is attracted, she'll announce it with neon signs. Reality is messier. Often, when a woman truly feels drawn to you, she'll disguise it. Sounds backwards, but that's how the psychology plays. Women feel deeply, yet they're strategic with what they reveal. She may like you, but instead of stating it, she'll test, hold back, or act neutral, hoping you can read what she won't say. There's logic behind the disguise. Women carry social risk when they display interest. They don't want to appear eager, lose leverage, or invite rejection head-on. So they position, while men usually pursue. That means her attraction rarely appears in direct statements. It leaks through micro-behaviors, tiny shifts in tone, posture, pacing, timing. If you can't see the subtlety, opportunities vanish quietly, and you'll swear women are confusing, when in fact, they're consistent. What frustrates many guys is misreading friendliness as indifference, or assuming indifference when she's merely guarded. Meanwhile, she's placing small clues within reach, hoping you notice without forcing her to spell it out. Be blunt with yourself. If you can't recognize the quiet signals, you'll keep thinking female behavior is chaos. The moment you understand the pattern, the fog lifts. Her reactions make sense, even when her words keep a mask on. Knowledge is the edge. Once you can decode the hidden channel, you'll know when a woman's actually into you, even while she plays it cool. That understanding gives you an advantage most men never develop. In this breakdown, we're not repeating cliches like, "She laughs at your jokes." We're diving into deliberate psychological markers women use when interest is strong, but admission feels risky. If you want clarity instead of guesswork, you're exactly where you need to be. First sign, she gets nervous around you, then pretends she's not. Men often mistake nervousness for discomfort or disinterest. In reality, attraction heightens her system. The body responds before the mind manages the show. You'll notice small tells, hair adjustments, phone fidgeting, clothes smoothing, sudden posture corrections when you appear. Those aren't random quirks. They're automatic calibrations, her instinct trying to look composed in the presence that excites her most. Here's the twist. While her nerves spike, she simultaneously tries to hide them. She doesn't want you spotting her vulnerability immediately. So she acts casual, even aloof. Quick eye contact, fast look away. A slightly cooler tone to gauge the warmth she's feeling. If you don't understand this dance, you'll misread distance as disinterest when it's actually a shield. Her restraint often signals investment, not rejection. She's protecting something she values. Listen for the voice. Women's voices betray what they won't declare. When she likes you but wants to keep it contained, her tone subtly shifts. Sometimes softer, sometimes a shade higher, sometimes unusually measured. She isn't planning those changes. Emotion slips through. Compare how she talks to you versus other men. The contrast will be there. A different musicality, different pace, more attentiveness. The mind performs restraint, the voice leaks truth. Watch group dynamics. Enter a room, and she suddenly sits taller, adjusts an earring, or repositions her hair. Coincidence? Unlikely. That's heightened self-awareness triggered by your presence. The rookie mistake is calling it out. Why are you nervous? That forces her guard up and shuts the window. The right move is steadiness. Let the moment breathe. Confidence creates safety. Safety invites revelation. You don't coax it by spotlighting it. You hold frame. Treat her nervousness as a compliment rather than a puzzle to solve. Women don't get fluttery around men who don't matter. If she's utterly unaffected, flat, casual, unedited, you're probably just background. But if she's trying hard to appear unaffected while micro-habits betray her, you've already made a mark. Your job isn't to pounce. It's to remain grounded so she has space to ease into openness without feeling exposed or judged. Second sign, the eyes tell a story the mouth edits. Words can be managed. Attitude can be staged. The eyes, less so. Eye contact behaves differently when attraction is present. Sometimes it lingers a breath longer, as if she's trying to connect without admitting it. Sometimes it snaps away fast, because holding the gaze feels too revealing. Either way, the pattern deviates from neutral. The variance itself is a signal worth respecting. Notice where her eyes travel when she doesn't have to look at you. During group conversations, casual moments, quiet pauses. If her attention keeps boomeranging back, she's tracking you. Women observe the men they want, even while pretending not to. Then there's the mouth glance. A quick look at your lips as you speak. That's not logic, that's biology. Her subconscious broadcasts physical interest before the conscious mind reasserts modesty. Catch her looking unexpectedly? Watch the cover-up. She'll glance at her phone, shuffle something in her hands, or refocus on a random object as if nothing happened. A woman indifferent to you doesn't scramble to hide being caught. She holds eye contact normally. One who's attracted behaves like she's guarding a secret you almost discovered. Also note pupils and facial brightness during conversation. Dilation and eye sparkle often ride alongside attraction. Third sign, the body speaks first, the mouth explains later. Even when she tries to mask interest, physical cues slip because they're largely unconscious. Orientation is the easy tell. If, in groups, her torso and feet angle toward you more often than not, that's gravitational pull. If she consistently angles away, that's distance. When she likes you but wants cover, the mouth stays neutral, yet the body keeps re-aiming. Believe the compass. Personal space tells the same story. Women tend to guard boundaries with men they don't desire. When attraction is alive, distance shrinks. She stands closer than necessary, brushes past lightly, or leans in when talking, even when she could comfortably stay back. Little incursions into your space are rarely accidents. They're exploratory steps, testing comfort and chemistry. If she withdraws when you step closer, respect it. If she remains, that's green. Hands and self-touch are signals too. Hair twirling, neck touches, adjusting necklaces or hems. Part nervous regulator, part preening. Compare her fidgeting around you versus others. A spike means you're the variable. Mirroring matters as well. She crosses her legs when you cross yours, lifts her drink when you do, relaxes back after you settle. That's a subconscious rhythm match. Her body aligns, saying without words, "We're in sync." Posture upgrades also reveal interest. Around men she doesn't care about. Posture stays neutral or closed. Around you she may subtly straighten, roll shoulders back, even arch slightly. Micro displays of femininity. Proximity tests are telling. Step a little closer and observe. If she holds ground or leans in, interest is present. If she consistently retreats, accept the message. And yes, the old rule stands. Feet point toward priority. Feet rarely lie. Here's the summary on body language. Words can camouflage, physiology struggles to fake. Attention, orientation, space, mirroring, posture, feet. They triangulate truth. Read clusters, not isolated moments. A single hair flip means little. But orientation plus reduced distance plus mirroring, that's signal density. Don't narrate her tells back to her. Simply meet them with calm presence. Pressure breaks trust. Patience builds it. The signal grows when it feels safe. Fourth sign, the accidental jealousy test. When she likes you but prefers cover, she'll probe your investment indirectly. She'll reference another guy's joke, mention a message he sent, or praise something he did, seemingly innocent comments hiding a measurement. She's studying your micro-reactions, the pause, the tone shift, the glance, the posture change. She's checking if your energy tightens, if you probe for details, or if you stay composed yet attentive. Sometimes she'll sprinkle light flirting with others within view. Nothing theatrical, just enough to register. A louder laugh at his line, a brief touch on his arm, a playful aside. Not because she wants him, but because she wants to feel your presence sharpen. Social posts can serve the same function. Strategic pictures, vague captions, timing that ensures you'll see. She isn't replacing you, she's drawing a map to your interest level. Why do women do this? It's safer than asking directly. Direct questions risk rejection and hand over leverage. Indirect tests measure where you stand without exposing her. Your job is balance. Overreact, and you broadcast insecurity. Bristle, interrogate, compete, or sulk, and you drain attraction fast. Pretend you don't care at all, and she might conclude, there's nothing there. The sweet spot, playful composure that subtly reasserts your value. A calm, confident tease works. He sounds funny. Dangerous for him. I take that crown light. Unbothered, slightly claiming. You didn't compete or collapse. You held frame. That's what she's hunting for. Emotional steadiness. Pass the test and she relaxes, often without admitting why. Fail it and she pulls back. deciding you're easily rattled. Remember, the goal isn't to beat invisible rivals, it's to demonstrate you're not moved by shadows. Fifth sign, the push-pull rhythm. When a woman feels strong attraction and worries about exposure, she'll alternate warmth and withdrawal. One moment she's playful, engaged, present, smiles, laughter, a touch on your forearm. The next, she's brief, cooler, distracted. Most men spiral here, questioning reality. But push-pull is rarely random. It's tension management. She's interested, yet she's testing your emotional consistency under changing weather. Push-pull shows up in communication too. Enthusiastic texts one day, slow replies the next. Plans made, then rescheduled, followed by extra warmth later. To you, it reads as inconsistency. To her, it's a stress test. Panic and chase when she cools, and you confirm dependence. Stay steady, friendly, busy, unfazed, and you demonstrate a center that doesn't swing with her moods. That stability is both rare and magnetic. Don't try to solve push-pull by overwhelming her with attention. That usually backfires, shrinking your value and confirming you're overinvested. Mirror the energy without losing your core. If she eases off, give space gracefully while continuing your life. When she returns warmer, meet her there naturally. No lectures, no scorekeeping. You're not rewarding games, you're refusing to be gamed. Presence without pursuit. Interest without need. Understand the hidden benefit. Push-pull builds tension and mystery. Predictability kills spark quickly. Measured unpredictability keeps the mind engaged. Your advantage is to be the constant within the oscillation. When she realizes her fluctuations don't unseat your calm, her respect climbs. Respect is the soil where attraction roots. Not all push-pull is healthy, but early-stage oscillation is common. Master your response, and you master the frame. Sixth sign, jealousy without confession. Few women will say, "I'm jealous." Vulnerability taxes status. Instead, jealousy leaks sideways. You chat with another woman, and suddenly her vibe shifts. Quieter replies, cooler energy, forced indifference. Or she overcompensates. Louder jokes, strategic interruptions, playful jabs about your new fan. The sarcasm isn't cruelty. It's a protective cloak hiding the sting. Again, indifference doesn't behave like this. Jealousy pairs with care. She might mirror the feeling by referencing other men, an ex, a male friend, even a celebrity crush, just to watch your response. She wants evidence you value her attention. Don't corner her with, "Are you jealous?" She'll deny. Don't escalate into tit-for-tat games. That reads manipulative. Best play, stay engaged, warm, and poised. Your steadiness communicates security, and security is the antidote to covert competition spirals. Seventh sign, the mixed signals maze. Warm today, cool tomorrow. Flirty in person, just friends in text. Compliment followed by disclaimer. Don't let that go to your head. It feels circular. Underneath, it's protection. Attraction invites risk, so she doses visibility. She wants to see if you'll remain centered when the tide shifts. If you chase the warm and collapse at the cool, you join the roller coaster she's trying to control. Here's the reframe. Mixed signals are still signals. Indifference is silence. No flirt, no check-ins, no hot-cold pattern. If she didn't care, she wouldn't invest energy crafting ambiguity. Your strategy is internal consistency. When she's warm, enjoy it without clinging. When she's distant, don't crumble. Keep your mission, rhythm, and standards. Let her circle back to a consistent presence. Yours. Leadership here means emotional leadership first. Once she realizes your mood doesn't mirror hers, respect deepens. You cease being another man dragged by forces he can't hold. You become the stable point she orients around. That stability doesn't kill chemistry. It intensifies it by making the dynamic safe. Safe for flirtation, safe for escalation, safe for honesty. She can finally drop the performance when she trusts the stage won't collapse under confession. Let's pull it together. Women rarely announce interest directly. They communicate through nuance. Gaze patterns, nervous calibrations, orientation shifts, space invitations, mirroring, tension games, quiet jealousy, and mixed signal dosing. None of these are random. They're strategic and protective. The men who thrive don't demand declarations. They read clusters, respond calmly, and never over-explain. They resist the urge to label every flicker. They let attraction breathe while holding their ground. Your focus should shift from speeches to signals. Watch what she consistently does, not what she occasionally says. Track patterns over moments. Does her body aim at you? Does her voice change? Do her eyes return? Does her space shrink? Stack 3 or more tells before acting. Then move with certainty. Invite, lead, suggest, without interrogating her motives. Don't call out the signs. Reward the connection with presence, humor, and direction. When you notice the signs, don't rush. Pace matters. Escalate lightly, then observe. If she matches, continue. If she hesitates, ease pressure without withdrawing interest. Confidence isn't force, it's patience with momentum. Maintain your frame, mission, health, craft, boundaries. Ironically, the less you need approval, the more she trusts the man offering attention. Neediness scrambles attraction, steadiness clarifies it. In the end, you're not decoding a puzzle to win. You're learning a language to communicate. Women protect themselves the way men compete, instinctively. Respect the instinct. Meet it with strength, not force. If she's into you while trying not to show it, these signs will surface. See them. Don't celebrate early. Stay composed. Invite, don't chase. Lead, don't lecture. And let the truth reveal itself on its own timeline, under your steady, unshakable frame.